Sorry, we'll stick to business. So, and were you a take apart thing guy when you were a kid and did
Yes,
meet kids and all
absolutely.
that? So,
I found that growing up, the difference in me and my brother and my daughters is, I was a take apart kind of guy. Give me something and a screwdriver or a radio and take it apart, put it back together. Where my brother, he was really book smart. And you give him something like that, and he'd be like,
No, thank
not,
you.
not for me.
I can always
You
do
know?
the first half. I can take anything apart,
Yeah.
and then
That's
I
the
see
easy part,
something
yeah.
shiny, and I want to go out and ride my bike.
Ah.
So that's how it goes. And usually focusing in on a particular topic each week. And this time around, I wanted to talk about disaster and disaster recovery plans. And I talked to you off the air to kind of get some clarity of we meant national or international disaster, because that's possible. Or, you're running an office and you're getting out orders and processing people's tickets and the mainframe crashes and you're down for the count and out of business for the time being. They're all disasters.
In a roundabout way, I like to put it, take the elephant out of the room, and if you have a proper backup solution and a disaster recovery plan, let that be your hero. Let it be the saving day, because anything can happen at any time.
Right. When you talk about, and I keep a library of interviews and conversations I've done over the years, and there's, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 of them. And I used to just back them up on my computer. And after about 2 computer crashes and a non-recoverable information, I got a little smarter than that, and I bought a removable hard drive. And then that crashed. Then I got smarter than that, and I've added the cloud to the mix and a Dropbox. So now I got like 5 different places to put my stuff. And I'm happy to say I haven't had a devastating wipeout in a while.
And there you go, that's your hero in the room. So, in retrospect, like I stated before, disaster, we don't want that to happen. Anything can happen, be a natural disaster or, something of that nature. If you're in business, you could have a fire or a leaky roof. Anything could damage your equipment. Something could go faulty, power surge or outage. And
Big
the next thing you know-
virus,
yeah,
something
a
like
virus.
that, yeah.
And it puts your hardware at risk. It could take you down completely. If you have a plausible plan in place, a backup solution that you've tested, tried and true, then you're prepared for a true disaster. Something happened recently with a business that we used to support. Their, like you stated before, mainframe, their server array that holds all their information in their storage, like you said, your hard disk is a group of hard disks. One disk failed. Well, the way it's set up is another disk takes over to that. That's called a hot spare. It took over. Well, the next day, another disk failed. The way the configuration was okay, that'll work, but it's degraded. If anything happens before that disk gets replaced, you could be a total failure.
It's the North Koreans.
Yep. Unfortunately, 2 weeks later, boom, another disk fails.
Mm-hmm.
All their data, all their company information was in one place. But they had a viable backup solution.
And how do you not deal with a client like that? I mean, how do you deal with a client like that? And they're clients, so you got to treat them with a little bit of respect. But how do you bite your tongue and say, how did you not call us after the second one went out?
Honestly, this was no longer a customer of ours.
Oh, well,
They
good
went
luck
on
to
some
them
way.
then.
That'll
Something
never
that,
happen.
that our company does is, something I do every morning.
Right.
I walk in the door and my first responsibility is to check my daily backups of
Right.
my group of servers. We manage many clients, and I have a stack of about 10 that I manage as far as their backup solutions. I go in and every day and check their backups, make sure they're there, make sure that the information is correct. We also work with our backup vendor to plan disaster recovery scenarios. You never know. Is that backup going to work? You
Right.
see it there. Is it working? Is it, it looks like it working, but does it really work?
Is this a viable plan for somebody that wants to just put their digital family photos and videos somewhere safe? Or, for Cintas, they can afford the $100,000 backup plan and the vaulted, air-controlled, climate-controlled temperature room and all that. But how realistic is it to have an ample backup if you're just an AM radio schmo?
If Most of the computers you can purchase today, most of the software, the operating systems, they come with backup solutions. Now, sometimes they'll give you for a free period of time. A vendor that I usually use personally has that option. And after that period of time, I can elect to continue utilizing their web-based services. Again, like you said, if you back something up on a personal hard drive and it dies, or a backup hard drive and it's non-functional, then what do you do? Well, there's that cloud storage that you have. It's minimal cost, because at the end of the day, if you have 1,600 photos of your family and all of that's gone all of a sudden, is it worth the investment to, hey, have that peace of mind that it's still there?
They're a pretty good looking family. I mean, outside of me, obviously. The rest of them, pretty good looking.
But small businesses, I mean, that's something that you can go in and help them and kind of do consult with them and show them about more information and how to go about having that backup to the backup, right?
Absolutely.
You'll show them. You'll walk them all the way through.
Absolutely.
Because it is a lot of words and verbiage that a lot of people are going to be like, what? I just have my
and
business.
also, you have that one-on-one relationship with your vendor. We have that with the vendors that we support and the solutions that we provide. You know, if there's something that is beyond our scope, usually there isn't, they'll help us out. They'll walk us through it. They'll get us to the end, to where we've got it. And that's something with some of our vendors that offer us, is that, you know, we like to do backup disaster recovery scenarios every quarter. Why? We need to know that it's functional. We need it works. You know, it's a large investment. So
It's a team effort, sounds
Yes.
like. Yeah.
Tech Talk, like this. Tech Talk on the Guy Phillips Show, and Randy Moore with us from SumnerOne. Take me pre-disaster. Throw me a couple little freebies here of what we can do to avert a disaster. Because sometimes it's because you got a virus, like Sherry had made reference to, or you go to a website on the dark web and something attaches itself to your computer, some kind of bot tries to hit you with a ransomware or whatever. Are there some signs of, if your computer does this, then turn your computer off and stay at a hotel and change your last name?
I mean, you can look at performance issues, but anything can cause a performance issue. It's so easy to click on just something wrong in, you know, an email. You thought, oh, this
You thought
was
you
from
could trust
so-and-so,
that friend.
you know, and, you know, I think you guys have topics on spoofing and stuff like that. Oh, it came from them. It should be from them.
Right.
And I always throw it out there. You know, are you expecting something? Why would somebody be sending me a file or an attachment or something like that? You know, you click on that little thing, and next thing you know, your performance is crazy. But it's things that you can do, like you said, a freebie. Just pay attention. Something seems off. You know, hey, usually your computers will make noises and sounds. You know, fans will be spinning and something's awry and stuff
I get
like
smoke shooting out of my. That's never.
That's
good.
That's a
sign.
bad sign. That's definitely
How do
a bad
people
sign.
get in touch with you over at SumnerOne?
You can reach us by calling our main number, and that's 314-633-8000.
Unless, of course, the phones crash. No, that wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen. Just kidding. It was
You got a backup.
Hypothetical.
Gotta back up and back up.
Hypothetical scenario, Randy. Well, happy Fried Chicken Day. Did you know it was Fried Chicken Day?
No, sir, but I may have to go out and get some.
It's Fried Chicken Day. It's also Kissing Day. We learned from our
Yeah.
network guy. So
Yeah, it's the chicken.
exciting. Yeah, kiss your chicken this weekend. All right, thank you much.
Thank you
Appreciate
very much.
it. So,
Have a wonderful afternoon.
Hopefully
You
that
too.
helped and saved all your stuff too. Listen to you. You were doing all kinds of things and viruses, and you know your technical stuff. I don't even know why I was here. I have America Online. I have no idea what this is. And a lot of nodding, going, oh yeah, it's fast.
Yeah, well, it's deep stuff.
Well, I know Guy Phillips knows all this stuff because I went and stayed at his house in Florida, and everything is hardwired and
Had all
electric.
that
and,
Alexa and all that.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was watching me, which is why I'm not going
Yeah.
back. So that's that. We got to go out to the roads. I'm a bit late throwing it to Tim Weiland, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care, Timmy. You're still getting paid either way. 3 minutes late, big deal. I might even play a song now and then come back to you. No, all right, go ahead.